It's your boy, TN Stories. Question for future generations. Are isekais outdated? Let's get into it. Pedal stash, stone letter under the basement. Let's go. Now, isekais. They're pretty old, I would say. There's a lot of them out there. Maybe too much. As you've all known, I mean, Sword Art Online, the most notorious of all of them, are quite cringy, you might say. Yeah. But it's important to know that isekais are, not that bad. I mean, I love isekais. You know, I love the idea of an overpowered protagonist, but I got sick of them, after Death March, Hell, everything else. I'll be right back. I'm not good at intros. Alright. Isekais. It's when it's done right, right? Everybody loves a good isekai. I mean, it's hard to escape them. They're everywhere. And everybody loves the failing of power. It's just that the conflict, the moral conflict. Every story has a conflict. You need a conflict to make the reader stick to the page. I think that this needs to apply to anime and TV shows and movies alike. This is a very important lesson for all writers of all types. This is kind of how I write most of my stuff. Most of my what ifs. Bringing moral conflict and physical conflict together as it makes it for a pretty interesting story. Isekais don't really abide by physical conflict. That's what overpowered is for. Just completely ignoring the physical combat type. It's cool to see all the different ways that they defeat their opponents, because they can do it in any way. They can flick them and die, and they would die. It's that something like Overlord, my favorite anime, is because even though the main character's so overpowered, he still uses these brilliant techniques through war, corrupting a political system instead of fighting them because they're a strong army, but they're corrupt in the middle. It's genius. And he's still trying hard, even though he has all this power, and he could basically wipe out the world. But he's still doing what he can to make it a mental conflict. And that's what I think is so great about it. And I love it when isekais do that. That is the height of isekai. Now, something like Sword Art, it's just a harem and isekai harem. Not much mental conflict, just him getting more depressed over time. Honestly, who hasn't written a what if story about that, right? I've made quite a lot like that. Which is why I think I liked it at the start. Then I started to see the thing between the lines. But I really do want to hear your thoughts on isekais. Are they still relevant? Are they still a good topic as a genre in anime? I would hope they are. They are one of my favorites. Hoping to hear your responses, and goodbye.